Hello, boss babes. It's Erica here, and I am coming at you today with a quick, informative video about a really good technique for mastering social media when you are in direct sales. So, before we begin, I just want to back it up to about 5 years ago when I think direct sales really became the thing, and we all kind of had our experiences, maybe worked with like a few different companies, and then a lot of people like fell off the train, or they got burnt out on it. And I think a lot of that was due to poor treatment from uplines, companies being rude, and everything else. So anything that is still around and survived, and not only survived but thrived from the past 5 years of this direct sales beast, it's here to stay. There's a lot of new companies popping up now, but it has been a very telling 5 years, and I just want to say hello, wake up, people. Wake up, ladies, wake up, because if you are watching this video, then you're ready to change your life, make it easy, and do exactly what we got in direct sales to do, which is make money fucking easy, okay? That's why we're all here, because we want to have fun and make money at the same time. Now, let me tell you, the only belief that you need to have when implementing this technique that I'm about to share with you is you need to feel it in your heart. You've got to have that soul spunk that is saying to you, I can do this. I believe in this. I believe in myself, okay? Because this has been a movement. This isn't just another job or another way to make money. I don't care what company you're in. This is a movement for women's empowerment, and that is straight up. Like, we are here because we don't want to do your 9 to 5 scheduling. We don't want to give up 8 hours of our day, sacrificing ourselves, sacrificing our relationships, sacrificing time with our children, sacrificing time that we could be doing something else, okay? That's why you get into direct sales. But the key thing is you have to have soul about it. You got to have that belief that, you know what, I am an empowered female and I can empower other females, and other females are going to empower me. It's a belief system. And once you enter into the direct sales world here, we're on orbit, right? You are matching your vibrational frequency right now to every other girl in the world who is saying, I believe in myself. I'm doing it. I'm making money, okay? I'm making lifelong relationships. I'm making a change in the world. What else? Say it out loud. What do you want to do? Because the company you work for doesn't have to be your passion, but it can fuel your passion. It has the ability to fuel your passion. So what are you doing? Did you get into direct sales because you want to stay home? Did you get into direct sales because you want to travel? Think about this. This is a luxury, but it's become more common now. And those people that are stuck in the matrix, they're going to say, oh, that's a pyramid scam. Pyramid? You mean like the CEO of your company, maybe two general managers, a few general managers from the store, and then all the employees that get paid like shit and expected to give up lives? Oh, a pyramid like that? No, honey, this is not a fucking pyramid, okay? This is a circle. This is a heart, okay? Because when you get into this company, when you get into this business, certain companies, yeah, I love my company, right? Like, when you get into the whole atmosphere and the whole belief system, you're plugging yourself in, you're opening yourself up, and that's all you need to do. You don't need to have all the answers. You just keep yourself open. You keep yourself open in the belief that this choice that you made is going to change your life, and you just don't settle for less. And you need to have that full good feeling when you do this technique. That's why we're doing this first. Now, if you need help, if you don't know how to be connected, if you don't know how to do, I would recommend meditation. I would recommend doing a chant or taking a bike ride, whatever it is personally for you. Just have that attitude, aura, full belief, because people will subconsciously pick up on your energy. Now, if you're out here when you're implementing this technique and you're saying a bunch of words that may seem like they sound good, but you don't have the heart and the belief and the truth behind it, people will be repelled by that, okay? So we're not going to do that, all right? We're going to stay in our beliefs. We're going to stay in our truth. We're going to stay in our trust. We're going to stay in our higher vibrational female empowerment, okay? For so many years, the patriarchal society has tried to rob us females of that, and we're just not having it anymore. No, Mr. Boss Man, I don't want to clock into your dingy, dirty office and sit here for 8 hours in one spot being a slave to you in your little cubicle when I could make just as much money for half as much work, actually enjoy myself, and not have to answer to you. You dig? That's why we're here. That's why I'm going to teach you a freaking awesome way to work, okay? Because it is work. You get into the direct sales and you're not going to say, oh, it's automatically going to be like some major empire. It can be, and it will be, but it does take work. You have to at least have your own dedication. And if you're used to having a full-time job and you're giving you're giving your time away to something you probably don't enjoy, it's probably not soul fulfilling. If you can give 8 hours a day to that, think about what you can do in just 1 hour a day for your side hustle, and build it up like that. And you may love it so much that you're going to be dedicating way more time a day to that. So here is a really quick, easy, and fun tip so that you can do your work, and this is a 5-minute, oh, my battery might die. This is a 5-minute exercise. Hang on. All right, sorry about that. It's the only way I can make it work. This is a 5-minute exercise for you. It could be 15 minutes, whatever you prefer. But this is going to be something really, really easy, okay? And this term is called blitzing, okay? Now, you may want, when you watch my videos, I really highly recommend that you have a notebook in front of you. I have this whole notebook. I have attended seminars, and I just got done with the 2-week social media mastermind class. This is actually where I learned this technique. So I want to pass it on to my teammates, because I am getting back on to, really kicking this business into high gear. And my goal has always been to be an awesome leader, you know, a good distributor, creative, I'm out there. I want my team to know that whatever they need to know about how to work this business, I'm going to give them that information. Okay. A lot of us in some businesses have not had guidance, not had uplines. I'm going to be that upline for people who need a good upline, who want to be a part of something amazing, right? We get into direct sales to have an enjoyable experience to make money from, not a bad experience. So when you have a bad experience and you got to get out of a company or get out of an upline, I'm not going to be that upline. And I've had like personal falling out with a couple people that I do have on my team, and I still treat them completely professionally inside of our team space. Whether or not we continue with a personal friendship has never affected me rooting for them, giving them prizes, shouting them out, praising them on social media, because I separate the two. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a team leader, I'm also a person, but I take my role seriously. I don't want anyone to ever regret joining under me. You know what I mean? Like, there's some really, really shitty bitches out there. All right. And I'm not one of them. I definitely have the goals to train and care for and nurture anyone who joins with me. All right, let's get into blitzing, y'all. Okay, blitzing is when you choose a script, something that you make up on your own, and you're going to send it to everyone, and you're going to see how many people you can send this to in 5 minutes. Like, you can set a timer. So, for example, and this is something I want you to take note of. If you feel nervousness or hesitation or embarrassment or anything else, like when you are about to send these messages, don't, first of all, don't feel like that. Second of all, don't send the messages. Okay, so let's back that up a little bit. If these are your friends, okay, they're on your friends list. These are people who are supposed to like you, care about you, support you, you shouldn't be afraid. Like, you should not be afraid. If my friend came to me and was like, oh my gosh, you know what? I think I have the best idea. I'm going to join this company and we're going to do this. I'm going to be doing this. I'm really excited. I could get a car, any kind of a good friend would be like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. How can I help? Or great, I'm so happy for you, whatever. And quite frankly, if you have a feeling that somebody on your timeline or whatever, you shouldn't be nervous to talk to anyone. Because quite frankly, if someone doesn't want to talk to you, then they really don't need to be on your list, right? Because that's going to energetically kind of pull you down. And you may not be aware of these things, but I've been studying this very heavily for like the past 2 years now. So I can tell you it's a thing, all right? The stagnant energy will keep you stuck. I think there's a story about like crabs in a bucket or something, and a fisherman was filling up a bunch of crabs in the bucket, but then each time one would try to get out and crawl out, the rest of them would just pull them down. So like, they didn't want that crab to get free. They were all in there just suffering and stuck in this bucket. And, anytime one tries to get away from the crowd and like, forward themselves in life or give themselves some freedom, the crowd's pulling them down. That can happen on social media without you even knowing it. If you feel like you have people on your page and you're scrolling and you're like, if you think that somebody would be like, oh, there she is again, so stupid or whatever, like, they're sending you negative energy. So you definitely don't want that. You should never have to feel afraid to send a message to anyone. And if you do, then I really urge you to get in touch with your soul again, get in touch with yourself and say, you know what? Get yourself back to that place. Guess what? I'm awesome. I'm an empowered female. I'm empowering other females. My message is important. What I'm doing with my company is important. I add value, and get back to that truth there, okay, about yourself. And then proceed to blitz, okay? So don't do the thing where you erase everything and put people's names. Just talk normal how you would. Like, if I was sending out an invitation to my friends, I'd be like, hey girls, it's Erica, or even hey girl, like if you just sending it, I'm gonna do a party. I'm gonna be doing a fun party at my house soon, stay tuned, whatever, or just give them all the details. So this is not necessarily that you would want to do this for a party invite, but here's what I would say. Like, hi everyone, it's me. And then just tell them, like, in a short paragraph, basically why you're messaging them. Like, hey, hope all is well with you. I wanted to send this message to let you know that, and then whatever. When I do this, personally, I like to send a YouTube video because I don't really like to talk a whole bunch and think that people have to read a bunch of stuff. Like, I like to keep it a little bit short and sweet, but then, like, I make 5 minute with what I do. I'm in a makeup company and I sell makeup and skincare. So I have an entire YouTube dedicated just to me showing those products. And they're like, some of them go long if I'm doing a full face, but I like to make the short 5 minute videos, maybe an 8 minute video here, even like a 2 or 3 minute video. If it's just showing a gloss or something, I mean, it's real easy to just get yourself some little videos. So I made a video the other day about me applying something, and I was like, hey, there's so much new. Just wanted to say hello and show you my video about what I'm doing with my business in 2020, and so I just sent that to whoever, you know what I mean? And I sent that just all the way down the list, of people in my messenger. But you guys, you can get even more professional about this, okay? And here is some really good tips for that on who that you would know to send the message to. So you can actually search in Messenger. You can search keywords to target your audience and your friends of what you think they would like. So if you're selling dog biscuits or something, type in your Messenger like puppy. And then every friend that you have ever mentioned a puppy about will pop up for you, because all those conversations will be highlighted. Like, oh, I talked to her about it. Okay. Well, here's some dog lovers. I brought up some dog lovers. And, proceed to just send them that message down the line, telling them what's up, You can also... Actually, there's a way to print out your Facebook friends list. So now if you've acquired 2,000 friends over the years, this may be highly beneficial. I mean, shoot, even if you have 200, there's actually a way to print out the friends list, and you can go all the way down the list and just, if you're selling makeup like me, I'll use that as an example. Get all the females and just start checking off, who you've sent it to, you know what I mean? Start sending. Once you've sent it to someone, check them off the list. And then this is going to be a really good way to get feedback too, because, good friends will be like, oh, thanks, or oh, great, or thumbs up, anything, you know what I mean? Or, some just may look at it and not say anything at all. which is fine too, because you're planting a seed, you know? So it's going to like open you up there. So you're gonna, you know, and you can do this if you decide, hey, you know what? I'm working my business. One of the things I'm gonna do with my business is implement blitzing into my routine. And if you have your own personal goal, get your timer set. Like, I want to see how many messages I sent in 5 minutes, you know? And then write that down. Keep your log, keep your books, you know? And the next week when you do it again, you can see if you can beat your own personal record. Or I remember when I was when about, you know, a long time ago, not a long time ago, but when business was really, really like we were like super into it. You know, we were really into working it. We were really into learning. We were really into doing, and like the whole team was. We did a really awesome thing where each one of us was set up and there was like the whole team, you know, the up line, the down lines, other people's sidelines. And we were all on like a Zoom call where there was like everybody was on their own screen, but then everybody had their phone. So or working with their computer, and everybody on the team was blitzing, and we could look up and, you know, like hey, we're doing it, you know, like, so this is a really, really awesome team building exercise as well. So if you have a downline, even if you only have one downline, say, hey, let's start being accountability partners, you know, like, because teamwork really does make the dream work. I mean, it really, really does. You got to know that your other babes are out there for you. We have your back, sister. You know what I mean? Like, we are empowered women. Other girls, they are not our competition. They are our sisters. We are here to uplift, support, congratulate you. Like, that is what direct sales is all about. That is what's up with my team. That is what's up, okay? That is exactly what people get into this business for. Because before you know it, you're going to be doing something you love. So if you're watching this video and you haven't joined a team yet, you know, make sure you're doing your research about what's going to resonate with you personally. You know, for me, I love Makeman Skincare, so that was easy, but there's several companies, you know, and then there's several people. So I really suggest, if you're looking at something, like if you want to do food or makeup or pet supplies or whatever it is that you want to do, research all the different companies, look at their payment plans, talk to people from those companies and see what their experience has been. Talk to a couple different uplines. You know, I always recommend that. Like, definitely you need to find a good fit for you, because when you join something, you really do want it to be in the long haul. You really do want this to be a lifelong accomplishment for you. You know, like everyone on my team, we are all growing together. I love it. I know that one day we're all going to be earning that beach vacation. And, you know, I love seeing my new team members kind of come out of their shell and start really shining and believing in themselves. You know, and I just like to be there through it all. And you know, we have a great sisterhood going, and we are always looking for more. We always want more girls, because that's where it is. You know, they say hashtag girl money makes the world go round, and it's true. You know, like direct sales sisters, we support our other sisters. It's like, yeah, okay, I sell makeup, but you sell food, so it's like I'm gonna buy stuff from somebody else in direct sales before I'm going to go to the store. You know what I mean? Like, if I can get what I need for my daily life from another woman who's in direct sales, I'm definitely going to pick that over going to buy from Walmart, you know, because I put that energy out there because I want that. That's the energy I want to bring in. You know, I want to bring in energy of awesome females who love great stuff, who love supporting other women. So I'm going to be that energy. You know, I'm going to be that energy. I'm going to bring that energy in. All right. So blitzing, y'all, blitzing. It's a 5-minute easy way to continue to work your business or jumpstart your business. So I hope you like that tip. If you thought it was awesome, if you liked this video, please like, share, comment below. Feel free to share it with your own downlines if you want. And if you ever have any questions for me personally, you can always email me at ericakane1111@gmail.com. All right. Bye, everyone.